Whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much, and whoever is dishonest with very little can be dishonest with much. Luke chapter 16 verses 10. Hello beautiful family, a very warm welcome back to the Lovystouch food channel. Thank you so much for coming back. Today we are making Kotodwe stew, absolutely incredibly delicious. This is cow leg dipped in a delicious Ghanaian tomato stew. It's absolutely incredible. I am going to list each and every ingredient below in the description box, so kindly check it out. If there is anything that you have to know about cow leg, is the cooking time. It takes a long time, so I'm going to put it in my pot and fill it with enough water. Because of the cooking time, it's always best to start cooking this first. I'll go ahead and cover it, allow it to just do it cooking for the next 60 minutes or so. We just want it to be very nice and soft as well. So while in the waiting time, I'll go ahead and then cut my vegetables. I truly love to incorporate lots of vegetables in the stew. It makes it more tastier. Amalia standard, but very clean. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go ahead and cut lots of onions, bell peppers, tomatoes. I'll also use some spring onions in it as well. If you can see, I'm using very few tomatoes in this stew because I just want the richness of the vegetables to just nourish this cow leg so much. After cutting everything, I'm going to go ahead and put all these vegetables on my baking tray and allow it to bake in the oven for at least 15 to 20 minutes. It just releases the sweetness and lots of amazing juices out, which I absolutely love anytime that I'm making my Kotodwe stew. This way is the best way. Just watch it caramelized, infused with that a little bit of smokiness in that oven as well, and I love it this way. If you do not have an oven, go ahead and steam it on the side just so that it does work very well, or just smoke it on top of your coal pot, and my goodness, so good. I'll go ahead and prep for all my marinade and my natural seasoning. You know how Ghanaians love it. I'm going to blend some garlic, ginger, some basil leaves, some pepper, and a bit of green bell peppers as well. I'm going to steam finally my cow legs with one beef stock, some salt, and my blended ingredients. I'm now going to gently stir it together. It's beginning to soften up, which we love. We do love that. So we're going to go ahead and stir it gently, and I'm going to set it aside because I need to start the stew immediately. So look at that, vegetables, very nice, and the aroma that always comes is what I long for. It always makes the stew better once it's done like this. I'm going to put all the vegetables in my blender, adding one habanero pepper to it, blend it very smooth, and then I'll start with my stew process. Using just 1/4 cup of cooking oil. Love to make sure that I treat the tomato paste very well, and I only use just 1/2 cup of this. I'm not using too much. It's like 250 grams. I add a little bit of water to that, and add my natural spice blend, that is the garlic, ginger, onions. Just mix it very well and then cover it. Allow this to cook on its own for the next 10 minutes. Okay, that's how you treat your tomato paste, to get rid of that sourness that comes afterwards. Okay, so after about 10 minutes ish, I am now going to stir gently very well again, and then add my blended oven baked vegetables. These are partially cooked as well, so it's not going to take too much time at all. I'll put everything here, stir very well together for everything to be very nicely incorporated with each other. You know the drill. It's so important. Then cover it, allow it to cook for the next 15 minutes while I attend to my stubborn cow leg. One thing about the cow leg is you should be attending to it often, to add a little bit of hot water to it so that it becomes nice and soft. Okay, so after cooking it for about 50 to 60 minutes, I decided to add it back to the stew because the stew was not done yet. It needed like 30 minutes for it to get ready. So I added all my cow leg here and just went ahead to add the stock, which is very, very important. You want it to cook together with the stew. It becomes more tastier. So after putting the stock and everything, I realized I needed more seasoning. So I went in with my beef stock, some curry powder, nutmeg powder, and some paprika powder as well, and all-purpose seasoning with some salt. And boy, oh boy, it was so good. It was smelling amazing. Not forgetting my bay leaves. It's very, very important here. I added some boiled eggs, some fresh sliced onions, and boy, it was smelling so good. The aroma was incredibly amazing. This stew is performing Amalia Hajia standard with lots of significant changes, less oil, more vegetables, and the taste absolutely incredibly the same. So delicious. I just allowed this to simmer for the next 10 minutes and voila, my stew was done. So good. The aroma is just so good, reminding me of that Hajia Kotodwe stew and rice in the Zongo side. Oh my goodness, it was perfection. We paired it, of course, with some rice, a bit of spag, a bit of salad, and boy, it was so good. Like the stew is exactly how I wanted it to be. So delicious. This is a must try, family, and you're going to absolutely love it. This brings us to the end, family. I hope you enjoyed this recipe and you're going to give it a try. Please do not forget to give me a thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and if this is your first time here, hello, my name is Lovia from Lovystouch. My main goal here is to cheer you up into making your own delicious meal right at the comfort of your home. I also love to share kitchen related motivational videos, so please kindly come on board, subscribe, and enjoy more amazing videos like this. Okay, thank you so very much for watching once again, and as always, know that you're so beautiful just the way you are. I will see you in my next one. Have a blessed day. Bye.